Hello, it's Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. Today, my friend Christina brought over a ponytail palm that she can't keep alive. I think that a lot of the reason why is because number one, the soil type was more of a chunky mix. She's very into philodendrons, monsteras, epipremnum, pothos, like all that kind of stuff. And I think she potted it in the same kind of mix where this doesn't do so well. So this is the plant, all right. I just pulled it out of the soil and it is a chunky mix. So um these are the roots on it. So there's not that many roots. This is a big. It's also called elephant's foot, so it's a big base. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna downsize the pot a lot by a lot, and then we're gonna put it into more of a succulent mix because even though this is called a palm, it's not a palm. It's in the same family as agave. Okay, so it's more of a succulent. So we need to put it in more of a sandy, well draining mix. And I think I'm gonna do just like a Miracle Grow succulent mix, like a Miracle Grow cactus and succulent mix with perlite added to it. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of sand in there, and it'll be a lot drier for this plant. And then I'm gonna put it in a lot of light. So I'm gonna have a grow light on it, and then eventually move it toward actual sunlight. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're back. The potter I found is actually a planter. It's a self-watering planter, but I'm not using the insert. So I'm not using the self-watering insert. I'm just using the planter. That's it. Um, I think this will work really, really well, and it's a really good size for it, considering that the top fits in here. But what we want more than anything is the roots to grow. Okay, we could replant this anytime we want, but more than anything, we want the roots to grow. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this succulent soil. I'm gonna aim you down, and I'm just gonna pour it in to the bottom of the planter. Okay, so we're gonna pour that in, and I'm gonna take some perlite, pour that in. All right, some mosquito bits. Now I'm just letting you know that these don't like a lot of fertilization. Okay, they don't need it. They don't like it. Um, they're growing in the desert. Okay, so they don't need a lot of nutrients. If you decide to fertilize it, fine, do that. But they don't need a lot. Okay, they only need it once in a while, once in a blue moon, and it's not often. All right, so and unfortunately, that is the truth. So this is why I like to use my hands because I make more of a mess when I don't. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna knead that in there, like my grandmother taught me when I was a kid. I'm making bread. Use your hands. If you need more flour, add it. If you don't. But for right here, this is all we need. We don't need too much. We don't need chunkiness. We don't need air. This is good. There's a lot of sand in this soil. This is great. All right, so we're going to take this frond off. Any of the fronds that are totally, I mean, look at this. So we're going to really wind up nurturing this back to health. Anything that falls off easily, we're taking off. And it could be every single one of them. You don't really know. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this soil, we're going to put this back in the soil, all the roots. All right. And then any bit that we could get in there, we're only using, now on top, I'm only going to use the succulent mix to like really pack it in there. All right. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm using is this succulent mix that I have in here. That's it. This frond I just ripped off. All right. Oh, maybe a little more here. That's it. That's it. So that's, you could see where the line was. It was planted too deep, number one, because it's a bulb. So it was planted too deep. You kind of want to keep that bulb open, and then it'll grow roots into that soil. This here, all these fronds, you know, they're kind of shot, but it'll grow back. It will grow back. All right, we have a few here that are really healthy, and a few here that are really healthy. So eventually, I want to give this back to her, and I want it to look like really, really great. Okay, this was messy soil. Anytime you're dealing with succulent mix, I feel like you wind up getting like a little messier. But yeah, so this is our new ponytail palm, but elephant foot. And like I said, it is not a palm. Just remember, it is not a palm. Don't treat it like a palm tree. This is a succulent, okay? Water it every once in a while. Don't overwater it. It'll store water in that area here, in that base. All right, it's in the same family, same class, same genus as the agave plant. I mean, you would never expect that by the way it looks, but don't judge a book by its cover. I'm sure you learned that before. So this is we'll see where it goes. I'll keep you updated. You know, I just started my channel like 2 months ago, so I'll keep you updated on this, but I need some footage over the time. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Goodbye.